Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is August 11th, 2025, and we're diving into the second quarter earnings report of Telephone and Data Systems, or TDS. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. TDS has been making some strategic moves recently, and their Q2 2025 earnings report provides a lot of insights into their current performance and future direction.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. TDS reported total operating revenues of $1,186 million for the second quarter of 2025, which is a 4% decrease compared to the same period last year. John, what are your thoughts on this revenue decline?
The decline in revenue is primarily due to the divestiture of non-strategic assets, which impacted TDS Telecom's revenues. However, it's important to note that the net income attributable to TDS common shareholders improved to a loss of $5 million compared to a loss of $14 million last year. This indicates some improvement in profitability despite the revenue drop.
And the earnings per share?
The diluted earnings per share were reported at -0.05 cents, which is an improvement from -30th in the previous year. This shows that TDS is managing its costs better, even though the revenue has taken a hit.
Strategic initiatives and divestitures. TDS has been active on the strategic front, especially with the sale of its wireless operations to T-Mobile for $4.3 billion. How does this fit into their overall strategy?
This sale is a significant milestone for TDS. It allows them to focus on their core operations, particularly the tower business and fiber broadband strategy. The $23 per share special dividend is a direct benefit to shareholders from this transaction. Additionally, the appointment of Ken Dixon as CEO of TDS Telecom is a strategic move to bolster their fiber business.
And what about their fiber strategy?
They're executing well on their fiber broadband strategy, having delivered 27,000 marketable fiber service addresses in Q2 2025. This is a key growth area for TDS, and with Ken Dixon at the helm, they are well positioned to expand further.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of 90 cents for this quarter, but TDS reported an EPS of 5 cents. What does this miss mean for the company?
The EPS miss of 0.04 cents indicates that TDS faced more challenges than anticipated, possibly due to the costs associated with their strategic divestitures and restructuring. With only 3 analysts covering the stock, the forecast might not have fully captured the complexities of TDS's current transformation.
How should investors interpret this?
Investors should consider the broader strategic context. While the EPS miss is a concern, the long-term benefits of their strategic moves, like the T-Mobile transaction, could outweigh the short-term earnings volatility.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. Let's talk about operational efficiencies and future outlook. TDS reported a 12% increase in third-party tower revenues. What does this tell us?
This increase is a positive sign that TDS's tower business is gaining traction. The focus on leasing tower space to third-party carriers is a stable revenue stream that can support their growth strategy. Additionally, the pending spectrum transactions with AT&T and Verizon are expected to close in the coming quarters, which could further enhance their financial position.
And what about their capital expenditures?
TDS has maintained their capital expenditure guidance at $375 to $425 million, which shows their commitment to investing in growth areas like fiber and tower infrastructure. This aligns with CEO Walter Carlson's statement about positioning the company for growth and value creation.
Key takeaways. In summary, TDS is navigating a transformative period with strategic divestitures and a focus on core operations. Despite a revenue decline and an EPS miss, the company is positioning itself for future growth. John, any final thoughts?
TDS is making bold moves that could pay off in the long run. Investors should keep an eye on their execution in the fiber and tower segments, as these will be critical to their success.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch for more financial analyses. We'd love to hear your thoughts on TDS's performance in the comments below.